Greetings, this is Vane and welcome back to Let's Play Hammerting Early Access. Now, we've recently built a farm. We've got a dwelling. So now we're looking towards formalised learning. And in order to get that, we need more mountain lore. So let's go exploring a bit more. What better way to go exploring than picking up these mushrooms here? Most of our dwarves are actually out on the world, but there you go. One's coming back, one's going to sell stuff. Now, interestingly, the Overworld map is randomly generated. I don't think it was generated randomly originally. But I think they changed that. So now you get a randomly generated Overworld as well. Which kind of has some interesting implications to, well, the Great War, I guess. That. Get their infrastructure in. Okay, now we should have. Yep, we've got. Who wants to be our farmer? Who's our best farmer? You. In that case, you can replace your hammer with that, and we're done. Still not enough, but that's given us some. Okay, now that should be enough for us to get formalised learning. Why do we want that? Well, educate gives us an educated populace bonus, which increases experience gain of all dwarves by 5% and increases our sovereignty by 2, allowing us to have 2 more dwarves. Education is valued in dwarven society, and most younglings acquire the basic knowledge of runes as early as around the tender age of 15, allowing them to learn further new skills with ease. We also get arcane workshop and some other bits that we can do. So we're going to grab that. Okay, now we've got. Well, let's get some more dwarves. Let's hire some more dwarves. We've got enough. Let's see. You are Aself Granite Hake from Clan Nimblefoot. Okay. To be on Nimblefeet has become a dwarven byword for that which is equal parts quick and shifty. This youngest amongst the clans of dwarven kind was founded a mere aeon ago when King Olafur Nimblefoot was crowned on the field of the Battle of Hilldew Forge. The nimble feet are known in their role as messengers or spies on account of their ability to always be, precisely, on nimble feet. So, deafness +2, movement speed +25. Pretty cool. This dwarf is sly like a Vendari blue fox and has an unfortunate taste for pranks of the practical kind. So, morale gain is decreased by 2, but their deafness and wisdom are increased by 1 each. It's not bad. And snake eyes, which we've seen before. Then we have, see, what about you? Torborg Glasmantle from Clan Rivershore. Zung Baradrim, stronghold of Clan Rivershore, known as one of the 12 wonders of the underworld, lies tucked away deep in the woodland realm of Silver, a mere few bowshots away from the elven capital of Rolania. With alliances forged in the first Aeon, Clan Rivershore enjoys a historically confirmed and deep relationship with the Elves of Silver, unique amongst dwarven kind, and often act as mediators and intermediaries in the diplomatic dealings of other dwarven clans with the Jade Throne. Rivershores have a reputation for sobriety, preferring water over the traditional dwarven owls, and fairness, strengthening their unthreatened position as the most talented and adept diplomats amongst dwarven kind. So, Clan Rivershore, Arcanist level +2, Explorer level +2. It's not bad. Awareness and Fervour go up by 1. Okay. Addition, she has a glorious beard. This dwarf is renowned throughout 7 mighty holds for the lustre and outstanding quality of his beard. Which gives it further robustness and wisdom +1. Oh yes. Bullied Youngling. This dwarf was bullied as a youngling, and the unkindness offered it has left wounds unhealed. So wisdom's reduced by 1. Maximum morale is reduced by 150. And morale gain is decreased by 0.01. Okay. Finally, energetic. This dwarf is a dynamo of energy, going zip zap whiz with every strike of the pick or hammer. Energy gain plus 0.02 and maximum energy plus 300. So we're having you. And we need some more sovereignty. So we've got a few more clans coming in. And while we're at it, let's look at Studies Arcane. We have our knowledge of the mountain has increased significantly, yet our thirst for more knowledge seems to only grow with each passing insight, and our arcanists yearn to sink ever deeper and greedier shafts into the bottomless bedrock of our cosmic ignorance. Let us explore the mountain further and construct an arcane workshop to harness the full power of our learning. Okay. In order to complete, you need to acquire sufficient amount of lore by exploring the mountain. Yep. And we need to build an arcane workshop, so we can do that. Arcane workshop. Put you next to the farm. Okay, now we need 4 pillars. I have 2. I'm going to put that to more, just to make sure we got 4. We also need beams. I haven't built any beams. Beams have to be smelted from ingots. So I want to make sure we got 2 beams. Meanwhile, while that's being built, we want to explore more. So let's keep exploring as long as we can. Okay, so they've built most of their constructions. Let's put some more infrastructure in, shall we? You can go there. You're in there. in there, and one of the nice things about infrastructure, you can build them across. So you can actually build bridges with these scaffolds. So essentially, these can make great mining platforms, which is good for us. Because it means we can do things like this. We'll open that up. Maybe we'll find some more down there. Warpzone, level 10 at sea. Further. Yeah, no further's up. So that's going to be you. See how you're doing. Rich like a troll. Domitable resolve. Bloated like a toad. Ho ho ho, this dwarf has stuffed his maw full to the most delicious eating in all of dwarfdom. With the table manners of a logger marsh toad, he moves a bit slower than usual, but he won't be eaten again in a good while. So, energy gain is gone before, but your movement speed is slow because you're bloated. So they're not necessarily always good. Mining done. Okay, so let's have a look at you, Azov of Clan Nimblefoot. Wisdom or deafness? We're going deafness with you. We want another spelunk. We want you to be a spelunker scout. Okay. And you. The highest is robustness. You are a very, very robust dwarf. Not sure why. Guessing that's because, yeah. Because these probably bring with joy. The relative wealth of this dwarf has bestowed a magnanimous grace upon it, and its happiness has taken on a contagious quality, spreading to all with whom it interacts. Not that I know what that is. Art of peace, bringer of joy. Well rested and ready to face the darkness of any mind, this dwarf is profoundly content, its heart at peace. Firing on all cylinders, this dwarf is locked, stocked and ready to be firing on all cylinders. He works hard, fast and with excellent results. Okay, well, rugged mindset for you then. Magnanimous grace. It's a good day. Nothing wrong with today as this dwarf sees it. Woke up to be feeling well rested and content, and everything seems to be going well. Could eat. There's no rush, but this dwarf feels like he could use a bite to eat. It's looking forward to lunchtime and working hard to get there. Nice. Okay, there's a manual. Now we don't actually need anything here, so we're not going to bother. Let's see. I mean, this is our dwarf hold, including the mines. To you. You won't need anything. They're fairly nimble. Not that there's anything up there. There's no particularly up here either. Okay, so fair enough then. There's this bit here we could explore up there. We could. There's a cavern down here we'll probably hit anyway. Something down there. Don't know if we'll find anything up there. Don't see anything much point of anything up there. So yeah, we're done. I think we're going to go. To be honest, surprisingly, it's easier to go. Well, it's actually easier to go up than it is to go down. Mainly because if you go down, if you don't know what's down there, you are likely to fall and end up with stranded dwarves. And we don't really have a lot of dwarves to end up stranded with. Oh, there's a goblin there, so there's going to be a fight. And a slime king. Another slime. So yeah, we found some good stuff there. Up there, up there. Don't know if there's anything over here. Oh, we got some iron. We don't need iron. We can't actually smelt iron at the moment, but doesn't matter. Looks like it's going to be a rich seam. Okay. Well, we've done that. We even got a new quest. Mopping the floors. Slimes in our foul mountain. It may be likelier than we think. Our warriors have been slipping around in puddles of the nastiest goo imaginable lately. It ain't as it should be. These foul oozes sweep in through some wicked crack in the rocks, and it's high time we cleared a good number of them out. Let's mop the floors. So we need to basically destroy a green slime and a bleeding atrium, which is what spawns in. Whoa! That is a cavern. That is a lot of caverns. Okay. And I think we'll be short of iron for long. And for all we know, that tunnel can carry on even further. This up here, cornerstone, this is the edge of the map. So if you see, we're down here, this is the line that's the edge of the map. So we could, if I go up there, by the looks of it, that's just granite, there's nothing there. We don't have to go there. It's we could if we need to. It's not like we're going to be needing iron anytime soon. You in there. Fine, we'll get back to you when we decide to do that, because I've got some mining to do, sort out. Oh. It's fun enough with just, as you can see, it can be fun enough with just the visible minerals. So, quite clear that we've definitely completed that objective, because whoa, we got our mountain lore all right, and all this, so which will be fun when we get to it. Now this is basically where the cavern extends back. We can't build there. Can't do anything with it really. But we can put infrastructure in front of it. Not that we need to. We were busy just following this one. So I'm going to leave it like that. That will get the bottom bit done. And we'll look at the top bit if we need it. Because we've got lots of mountain lore now. It's time to maybe look at some more knowledge. Okay. Now, we look at we've got lots of options here. Because we're not really being told what to do. Now it's just kind of like, okay, go ahead, do it. So, let's get some medicine. Knowledge of medicine allows us to construct infirmaries and in them several potent medicines, so as to aid the ailing and wounded dwarf. That's good, we'll need some health. So we'll build an infirmary, and I am going to put it right there. So it's going to be next to next to the entrance, because this is our hold. This is our important bit right now. Wow, okay. I didn't notice that because it was dark. That's actually ruby. Okay. I want to get that sooner rather than later then. But you know what? Have at it. Something to do, bring you over here. You're in there. Don't really need to go this way. To get up here, I'll probably go this way and in there. But basically, yeah. Okay, and because of our infirmary, we've got another one, Fountain of Youth. Poring over old tomes and subjects medical, we have heard speak of ancient wells in the mountain where, through winding paths, a perpetual moonlight infuses the waters with a strange potency to heal and restore. Our efforts in maintaining the health of the colony would be greatly aided should we be able to locate them. Okay, and basically to do that, we need to discover it, which just means putting our eyes on it. Where are we? Ooh. Militia volunteer. Militia +2 plus crushing damage protections. Whenever the militia is called upon to defend the Mountainhome, this dwarf stands first in the line to join the Brotherhood of Arms in the fray of combat. Sure. Here you go. Or we could have a look. Do we want robustness? No, let's go with you. And as you can see, there's lots of opportunity. They can add new technologies. They can add new traits. It's unusual to get anything early access on Humble Choice. Normally, it's around. You get it around about when they have a new expansion or a new plan coming out or something. That's when you get the AAA games because they know they can sell the main game and well. As part of Humble Choice, and then people are going to go, oh, I like that, let's check out the expansions. I mean, that's what I done. That's how I got Stellaris. And get games like that, and someone that's like, okay, yeah, I like these. I'm going to keep doing this. I don't mind paying for expansions for this. Because if you're going to play it, it's worth having, isn't it? Okay. See. Fearless Brawler. Knew that was going to happen. get kind of Lemmings vibe as well with the way they climb. It's quite fun. And with each cave procedurally generated, it's, yeah, you can find, especially in the larger maps, some very, very complicated tunnels to get what you want. Okay, let's have a look, see what else we can do then. Because we're not really doing anything. Well, okay. We can learn beekeeping. Or we can get some trade law for some cooking. Okay, let's learn. Do some trade law, I think. We need some trade law. So let's go and see how things are going over here. And our trade law. Well, our trade level, 1 of 9, okay. Sell you then. Don't think there's much at this point. Sell our grandfather stuff as well to you. And just to give you some idea, and we found we ended up there, and it revealed all of this area, and we're not even sure if we've got to the edge yet. Sapphire crab, a blue note with a hint of shellfish on the cave here. Okay. Should reward us with gems as well. Okay, we've got some overworld missions. Okay. Let's go to the overworld, and what we see, because we zoom out, thanks to our trading, we have covered the capital, which is Impel. We don't need. Let's see, Impel missions. What have you got? Molten Beam. The word has reached us recently that recently discovered location could use some material assistance. Our relations with the controlling faction will surely improve should we provide it. So 10 blocks of granite and 3 beams. Okay. Dwarven Embassy. By dispatching an embassy bearing gifts to Yimpol, the recently discovered capital of the kingdom Zakath, we may court their favour. Sure. Meanwhile, ooh, they want all our cake. We won't get much for it, but they want it. It's in big demand. No. We will, however, let them have here. And from here we can buy chicken eggs, bacon, flour, sea algae. Okay. Well, yeah, we want 3 beams, 10 blocks of granite. Okay, that's that done. Oh, we've got Manifold, which is another town as well we can trade with. And we're getting warnings, we've got dwarves with no dwellings. A dwelling is needed for each dwarf in order for them to have somewhere to stash their personal wealth. Okay, so let's build some dwellings. Now, let's see, where are we? Further robustness. Robustness plus 100 health, or robustness and wisdom. It says robustness and wisdom. The year man father. Meanwhile, let's have a look at you. Firing on all cylinders, Elan Vital. The vital energies of this dwarf are hum and sparkle throughout his entire being, and neither rock nor goblin can stand in its way. Further +1, robustness +1, morale gain 0.01. And everything glimmers with gold. To the eyes of this dwarf, the entire Mountainhome has recently taken on the mysterious glimmer of gold, its own hoard reflected in every nook and cranny, and it now wanders around in a joyful stupor because of it. Morale gain plus 0.02, all professional critical successes, professional crit plus 20. So yeah. Okay. Deafness is 10, further is 9, awareness is 7, and then we're going with robustness. But we're going to do you, robustness +1, robustness +1, we could have robustness and wisdom if we want to make a farmer, but this is blacksmith level 2, metallurgist level 2, robustness +1. This dwarf thinks and dreams of blazing forges and of cold steel. Its skills have improved correspondingly. So we're going to give you Forge Mind. Like Forge Mind. Okay, let's see what you've got further. No, but you've got militia. We'll give you militia volunteer. There you go, it's easy enough to do. Get the dwelling. that to you. Okay, we've got a dwarf with no dwelling. Fair enough. Let's build another one then. And what we're going to do is we're going to build you here. And just to build you there. Which is going to be fun because they will break through into whatever cavern is down here. So we get to explore that as well. Let's look at the knowledge. Could get cooking. And okay. Knowledge of cooking allows us to construct cookhouses and produce several kinds of food in them. Therefore, raise your tankards to that which is essential not only to survival, but to the life well lived. Vane, the Vane High Peak. Toast at the Feast of Ages. And we'll get beekeeping as well. The knowledge of beekeeping allows us to produce honey. These, the dwarves of the animal kingdom, share a clan solidarity, a love of architecture, and a love of gold, all in their own ways. Okay, we'll get you. Because that way we can build the cookhouse, which is going to be there. Okay, we have the first feast. Our mountain home is developed to the point where we have learned to cook and prepare various meals, and many sensuous pleasures of taste are now available. Let us go where the palate leads us. We may need to explore or trade to acquire the resources required for this, our first feast. So we need to construct a cookhouse, and then basically craft boar bacon brochettes, 2 crab broth, and alky pancakes. Fair enough. Let's have a look at you. Yeah, you're going to be doing you. Fair enough. Okay, a bit of luck. I mean, this is just a small pocket. This could be a massive meandering cave. It could be anything. You never know. And we've got another one here, which is like... slabs. Meanwhile, we want you is the cook's ladle. A ladle to stir the cauldron bubbling and to taste the food that feeds the mountain home. So we've got you, we need to build a ladle. And believe it or not, that's pretty much everything. A deep round bowl to draw deep from soups and stews. Assign the dwelling, that goes to you. Dwarf with no dwelling. Okay. Dwelling here then. See, I like to have that sort of symmetry going in. Some stranded dwarves. Where have you been stranded? Oh, okay. You won't be stranded for long then. Basically, you dug through the bottom, couldn't get back up because they started digging the sides out, so you couldn't climb out of the hole you were in. We do have a bit of improvement for that. Okay. So. Yep, you've got your cook's ladle. inventory. Who wants to be our cook? Who's our best cook? Our best cook also happens to be our best blacksmith by a lot. So we're going to go with second. There you go. You get to become. There. So assign your dwelling to, well, you, I guess. Another dwarf with no dwelling. Pop you in there then. Now the fun part is, we need to do something here. But not yet. We won't need to worry about that just yet. Meanwhile, we need 3 of you, 2 of you, 1 of you. Get a bit stuck over there, mining away. While the others are all going. No, we got to build this first. Pretty much. And we need wood. Don't know if we've got any wood. I need to see if we picked up any woods anywhere. Might be some over here if we get to it. I'm just watching them working going. They're literally, hi ho, hi ho. No, we're going to have to trade for some lumber. Okay. So, we'll do that, I think, in the next episode. And to make a change, we're going to leave it on this screen. So, as you can see, we've got another town. Manithorpe. Didn't go to Manithorpe. We need to buy lumber. Actually, we'll put it in and then leave it for next turn. So, what we're going to do? Well, let's sell you some granite. Make some cash. Nice, hard cash. And then we want to buy all your Vendari lumber that we can afford. There we go. And it's given us a mission. Let's have a look. We got the mission at Granthorpe. The lumber trade. Develop our trade relations with this location by continuing to expand our lumber trade here through further purchases. Okay, well, so we'll be buying from there then. We want our water. Okay. So, I'll leave it there. Let's just check LP2. So we're going to LP3. This has been Vane doing Let's Play Hammerting Early Access. If you like what you're seeing here, be sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Please consider sponsoring me on Patreon. And until next time, goodbye.